Hey, you want some? Come here. Morning, everybody. Chad, Doss Farms. Woo! Lily, what are you doing, sugar? A little safer feeding from the tractor. Hi, young lady. What you think? What do you think, huh? Man, guys, a lot of you have asked. Morning, by the way. Morning. A lot of you guys have asked about Cabela being out here by herself. She's not. She's got everybody, and she loves it. We can tell. Okay, she loves our visits. We come out once or twice a day. We've been gone the last few days. Not gone, like we've been here, but we haven't been at the farm as much because we've been signing papers on a home. So I got my ups and downs, guys. I'm still a lot going on in my head. So I'm being good though, and I understand somebody commented that had been through some stuff, and you know, I don't think I agree. Let's just put it this way. I agree that PTSD is not a disorder, but it is something. It's grief, and I don't want to take away from PTSD, but this is that. There was a traumatic event, and I've got stress post that traumatic event. It's very, very real. It keeps me up at night a lot, like to the tune of last night I slept for about 10 hours straight, and that's not like me. I normally go 6 hours, but the previous 48 hours I probably had 2 hours of sleep. I'm talking like wide awake, and I don't have it in me to take like a sleep aid or something because of how the fire happened and waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't have it in me to ignore noises that I hear at night and things like that. And our heater kicks on, and I'm unplugging stuff. I unscrew light bulbs. I do a lot of really weird stuff right now. Not talking about it is worse, and I've realized that. It's weird when you put your personal life out there, but it's kind of like I'm talking to my therapist. even though, let's be honest, we should probably all be in therapy. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're here. I'm gonna have my ups and downs. You know, I had somebody telling me to grow up, get over it, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. I'm pretty sure if you saw me in person, you wouldn't tell me to grow up. It's not a tough guy thing. It's not. I'm not a tough guy. I would defend my family with my life. That's not a tough thing. That's being a grown man. And this will make you smile no matter what's going on. I saved some for you. I did. Come here. Come on. Good girl. Hey, will you eat some of that? I probably shouldn't train you to eat it, but will you eat it? Yeah, I didn't think so. Really? Yeah, that's not good. You don't like that. Hey, Cabela, you know what I do have for you? What if I thawed some flank steaks? Throw them on the grill. That'd be all right? Get you some steak tonight? Yeah. So if you're new here, welcome and howdy. If you're old here, welcome and howdy. One of these days we won't talk about this, but for right now our channel's growing like crazy. Since I told you guys we were up 4,000 subs, we're up another 4,000 subs in just 15 days. 2 weeks ago, our house caught fire on our dream property. We've only lived here since May of this year. We've owned this land since May of 22. And if you've been following along, you know we were gonna build a house. A lot of you have asked why we didn't. Well, it's because the bid on that house with prices and labor came into $460,000. And I don't need a $460,000 house. Certainly not one that's only about 2,200 square feet. So you might think that bid was a little heavy. It was an initial bid. There was a contractor fee in there. You guys know who we were working with. You can go back and look. I don't want to say their name because people are going to assume that they're the reason it was $460,000, which it wasn't. It's prices right now. It's the way it is. Can you build a barn door cheaper? I don't know. But you can't build a barn door as fast as we can put a Clayton home out here. There are things I want to share with you guys that will blow your mind about what Clayton's doing for us. Clayton in Tulsa, Oklahoma, to be more specific. I want Ray here, though, to talk about that. I tell you what, there's been people comment that Clayton this and Clayton that. And you know what? When I bought that brand new Toyota, there were people that commented about Toyota. I bought a firearm yesterday that I lost in the fire. And if I told y'all about that, there'd be people that say they don't buy that brand. Let me tell you something. There's recalls in everything. Every company has mishaps. That truck right there had a mishap already. They fixed it under warranty. Brand new truck. It happens. But when you go with a company that stands by it and you do your part, so that's the thing. I know some people have had issues with Clayton's, but you haven't told me if it was new. You haven't told me if it was used. You haven't told me if it was a warranty. None of that. I know. Trust me. We had an RV that we got, not lemon lawed, but with the threat of a lemon law, we got that company to buy back that RV. I know things happen. I'd love to tell you more about that RV, but I signed a paper that says I won't, so I can't. Here's what I have to say about Clayton. They have been over backwards, David specifically, and his manager, his GM down in Tulsa. And I believe they said they're one of the largest in the nation in Tulsa. One of like the top 5, top 10. They do more homes than anybody. Well, not the 4 above them, but you know what I'm saying. So here's where I'm at. We want this Clayton called the Hewitt. I truly believe it's going to be built very, very well. And they know about YouTube. And let me just say, while they're building it, I'm gonna go take a look at it. And I assure you, they're aware that everyone is watching. I don't think they're going to build it any different because there's been other factory tours. Other people have gone and seen their builds. What I really appreciated is we sat down with David in Tulsa yesterday, and Rayanne has been wanting to sit down and pick her counters and her shiplap walls and her tile in her shower and her closet and the boys' carpet, and she's been wanting to do that. What woman doesn't want to sit down and do that? And David yesterday, after talking with us for 5 or 6 hours, we actually, first time we scheduled an appointment with him, we went somewhere else. I don't want to say we ghosted him, but we went somewhere else, and we didn't get a, hey, where are you guys at text, like most salesmen send. He let us go through a process. He wants us to have the house we want. And when we showed up yesterday, we were able to walk around, touch things, lick walls, turn on faucets, whatever we wanted. And yesterday we saw the house that we want for the first time in person. It's not the colors we want, and it's a little more expensive than we want because it's a lot model, and we are able to downplay a few things, and the things that are in it just aren't in they're not what we would want. There's nothing wrong with the home. You know, Ray wanted, I'm trying to think of something. Like Ray wanted stainless appliances instead of black. Those are the kind of things we changed. We wanted a different type of HVAC than what comes with that home. So we're ordering one. Now here's the kicker. It can take up to 16. Well, I want to wait. There's something I want to share with you when Ray gets here. Let me tell you something about Clayton. I believe you get like a bumper to bumper warranty, if you will, for a year. And then I think for like $800, you can buy one to kick that out to 4 years. And if you bought a new Clayton home and you didn't document and you didn't write things down and you didn't call, or if you did and your dealer didn't step up and you didn't call corporate, or if you've called corporate and now you haven't called an attorney, don't tell me not to buy a Clayton down below. Would I buy another Keystone RV? Absolutely. Because there was things wrong with that dealer. That's why I went to corporate. Yeah, I didn't sign a document for Keystone, so I can say that. But anyway, there's just things, guys. Everybody has recalls. Everybody has whatever. Ray's truck. Now maybe, let's be honest, my truck tends to squeak and pop and things jiggle that Ray's don't. And, you know, but a lot of things jiggle on me that don't jiggle on Ray. And I'm referring to my belly. Take it easy. You know, it don't jiggle that bad. Hey, listen, I'm the dad bod. I'm the father figure. Okay, I got it down pat. Ray likes it, and that's all that matters. That's all you need to know. Okay, cookies are good. That needs to be on a t-shirt. This Clayton home we're going to get is going to fill a very heavy void in our hearts, and we're very, very proud of it. And Rayanne has literally picked everything with the help of David from the top to the bottom. It's 2x6 walls. It's the heaviest insulation you can have. It's the Zero Energy, which is the new, we used to do the Energy Star. Now it's Energy Zero or Zero Energy, whatever it is. It's the newest one. It is an amazing house that will serve our family what we need for years to come. And like I said, you can kick that warranty out for up to 5 years for a nominal fee. You let those goats run you off your food? Go scream at them. Don't scream at me. You silly animals. You can get a big old warranty and you can call your dealer and you can do that, and you didn't, and you had a bad experience, or you bought a used one and you've had a bad experience. I don't know what to tell you. My brother, Matt, who just started a channel, link down below, by the way, if he bought a used home and bought a warranty with it. So you can do that. As far as insurance goes, we already know our insurance company will cover our Clayton. We've checked all the boxes. We have to move forward. That's what we're doing. We can't build a house right now, not because it's $460,000, but because we made a decision we don't need a $460,000 house. That house is going to have a foundation under it. It's going to be strapped down. We're doing a crawl space. We don't want a basement. There's a good reason. Stay tuned. Well, here's the real. I'm going to get a shop out of the deal. Ray pick all the colors. I don't care, but don't tell her. She thinks it's because I don't care. But in reality, it's, babe, I do like that. But if you let me have the shop I want, I'm talking like a small garage, like just a big 2-car garage, basically. But if I get that, I don't care what color the countertops are. I don't even remember what we looked at yesterday. I have no idea what she picked, but they look good. Look great, babe. Thanks, David. What do you think, Animales? Huh? June, can I have a pet? Can pet? Whoa, look out. Tipsy moved. Donkey. What do you say, buddy? I know, can't pet while we're eating. Come here. It's okay. He can't see himself because the camera's aimed at me. So you're gonna let me pet him. Look out. Tipsy. Hi, young lady. Hi. Rosie. Easy, brother. That was Frank. I don't know if you guys heard that. Schmorio. Hey, wait. Let's see. Left his lunch, right his runs. I don't feel any babies, Oreo. No babies kicking. What I was saying was, Ray and I bought 2 identical trucks. The window squeaks and pops in mine. It doesn't in Ray's. 2 identical trucks, okay? Things happen, you get them fixed. Trust me, if something ain't right with this Clayton, y'all will know, and so will Clayton. I'm on it, okay? But we're putting in the most beautiful home I've ever seen. God is good all the time, God is good, amen. It's my happy place. All right, here's what we need to do. When I put that bale of hay in our Guardian from ArrowQuip, I kind of tipped it kind of wonky, and then the way the cows ate on it, it won't sit down. And that's my fault. I just need to go adjust it. But what I'm gonna do is take the bale out because they've eaten all they can. I'm gonna put a new one in it. And we got plenty of hay, tons of hay, thanks to our boy Scotty. And I can get more even. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sit a new one down there for him. And yeah, should be good. Should be plenty good. So let's get another one. I'm gonna drive around instead of opening this. And by the way, we do have, hang on. This beautiful gate right here. My buddy Jeremiah and Isaiah from JW Welding built this beautiful gate for us, and we've been waiting to install it. We were actually waiting for the cabin to be done, and we were gonna get Jeremiah out here to install this gate. So because of what's happened, that's now expedited some things. And we're gonna get Jeremiah to do our fencing. Some fencing out here, get Jeremiah to come out and do it right. I have all the material for the fencing. I already own it in that trailer right there. or that shipping container. I already have all the fencing. I just didn't have the time and the manpower. There were other projects. There were things we needed to get done. We had babies being born on the farm. We had boys starting school. Animals safe. Anyway, I bring up the fencing because he said he'd build me a little pin up here and put some welded wire around it or some cattle panels so the goats can't get in there and eat that. I don't know if that's where I want my hay permanently. I just put it there. It's safe. Nobody's gonna steal the hay from right there. It's on camera too, actually 3 of them. But yeah, the reason I put the hay there was because when it rains, it's always wet down there. So until I have like a base rock pad for the hay, that's where she's gonna sit. So anyway, but Jeremiah's gonna come out hopefully pretty quick and get us some real fencing, some real pins. So, all right, let's get some hay. Tell you what, man, I've owned this tractor for a year. These coyotes don't mess around. Only a 47 horse, and it is I have the heavy duty loader, like I can do, I don't know, 2,200 pounds or something. No, I think it's almost 3,000, but that's not on my hay forks. Like, I understand the weight of the arm versus the weight on the hay forks, but it ain't jumping around. The only ballast I have on the back is the box blade, and I've never gotten sideways with it. The only time I got sideways was when I made a mistake. Last year I put my hay right there and it got really wet, really wet. And there was a time where I got pretty sketchy picking bales up off the top. Last year I'd owned the tractor for a month. So I think you guys have seen a difference in my tractoring over the year. I mean, I've basically redone our entire pond with a box blade and a 47 horse tractor. The pond looks amazing. But it took me a while to get there. It took some trigger time. I've now got 160 hours on that tractor in 1 year. Actually, not 1 year, just shy of 1 year. Not even there yet. You learn things, you do. This was a nightmare. And I've box bladed that, smoothed it all out. I had ruts. I got my tractor stuck right there, buried at almost 2 feet. I smoothed it all out, planted some grass there, thanks to Adler. And I'm learning, you know. I've graded my driveway a few times and, you know, just live and learn, eh? Just learning. Go get that bale out of there that's stuck. Put this new one in there. I'm thinking we run fence lines for this pasture and this one. Just box the whole thing off. We'll sit it just the other side of the hydrant, so we don't have to put those cages around the hydrants anymore. Probably put a gate right here and a gate over there so I can move them from pasture to pasture. Just makes sense. And then another gate down there, obviously, in both spots. And yeah, that's the plan. We'll sit them off the road a little bit. So obviously the home fits down the road because it is a double wide, but they bring her in on two trucks. I am pretty happy she's not out here with Bruce, though, running around like crazy. Ginger! All right, let's head down here. Oh, look, there's Roxy. Come on, dog. I know the hay bale's in the way, but that's one thing I've learned is the center of gravity on my tractor. I used to drive around and we'd slip on the back a little bit. Didn't really know what I was doing. As you guys know, this bale feeder we're going to put this hay in comes from our friends at ArrowQuip. And I can't express enough, because some of you guys have asked. I only work with companies that I align with and I share values with and I believe in their product. We had messages, like some friends knew before the video came out that there was a fire. Some didn't, but We had messages from ArrowQuip. That's how close I am to them before the video even came out. And I appreciate you guys very, very much, because that meant a lot to us. I can't thank you guys enough. Can't thank you enough. What do you say, dog? Woo! Woo! Is that good? Is that good? Hmm? Nom nom. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. What's up, buddy? What's up doing? I'm gonna get a good scratching. I'm gonna get a good one this time, Franklin. Okay, I give up. You win. You're bigger. You're so fluffy, though. That's a stinger. Hi, young lady. What do you say? Huh? What do you say? My goodness. 3 years with Junebug here. Nope, 2 years. Excuse me, just kidding. 2 years. She's 3 years old, though. Phineas! What's it doing, bub? Get some hay. Hey, watch out. Let me have this. Come on, chickens. No, still not laying very many. That's okay, though. Let's be honest, Maggie runs the place. Just a few days ago I came in here and I had much different emotions. Today I'm, you find that letter, you're reminded of what's important. And yeah. Ray's on her way out here, so I won't be alone. Gift from a friend. Can't believe this house came with a puppy room. It's the greatest therapy ever.
Seriously.
So a couple of people have emailed and asked, but have you gotten any deposits or anything? Anybody locked down? Okay. Well, we do have, what about that one person we know? Mm-hmm. Okay. So there's one person we know that's put down a deposit. So if you want to know more information, email me. This is really weird because there's a camera watching the camera. What are you doing down there? Do you miss being at the farm with all the noises? I asked her if she wanted to film this closing on the back porch, but here we are holding puppies. Look at Sadie. She's so jealous. You think our landlord's watching this?
I don't know.
It's kind of weird having a landlord. I mean, we rented before, but like it was like a big company. Like there wasn't like a landlord. Like nobody stopped by.
Yeah.
So. That one's my favorite. The blonde one you're holding.
Is it?
Got a little white on her.
Mm-hmm.
Is it her?
Oh, this one, yeah.
Is it a her?
Yes, it is her.
Yeah, that's my favorite. So anyway, Sadie, goodness. Well, Ray, you're getting them dirty. Just gotta clean them.
Put my babies down. Put them down.
Hope you guys enjoyed that video today. I told you though, I wanted to tell you something when Ray was here because it was pretty cool. As you guys can imagine, sometimes in our situation and going and looking at Clayton Homes, when you think about it, like I actually sold cars for a while, like when I was college age. And it was really sad when somebody came in and they totaled their car, especially their dream car, or like a kid came in and, they'd gotten in a wreck and it wasn't their fault. And so Clayton kind of being in the same line of being able to put a house on your property immediately, because there are houses you can buy on the lot. But I told him about dealing with David and how we're down in Tulsa. Filled out some paperwork. We should get some good news Monday or Tuesday. Basically, you go in and you pick out what you want. They work up a price for you, and then it's just kind of a waiting game. But go ahead.
Well, Clayton has different builders, just like Deer Valley's a builder, but the builder for our home is called Buccaneer, and that factory for building new custom homes is out till like April.
We were looking at waiting almost 16 weeks for a house, or trying to find one somewhere in stock exactly how we wanted, which is really impossible. At no fault of the dealer, it's just impossible. So I told him how you got to sit with David and pick out all your colors and basically do the thing you've been wanting to do for a very long time.
Yeah.
So anyway, huge thanks to David. I was really worried what color the trim was going to be and what color David, I appreciate you, man. He spent all the time Ray wanted to going over some things.
Yeah, for sure.
And go ahead, I'll let you tell him because you were super excited.
Long story short, well, excited and very thankful and just appreciative. But long story short, when we showed up there, instead of trying to talk us into buying the one on the lot, he did us a favor before we even got there, and he called Buccaneer and told them our situation and that we had lost a house to a fire. How soon can they turn a house around, get it done, and get it to us? And they said mid to end of January, which is impressive and insane. So, you know, pending a few things, we hope to get it going, and we're really hoping to have a home by the end of January. Now, it still has to be set up and everything, so it'll probably be mid-February before we can move in. But the good thing is we're not waiting until April or the end of April for it to be completely done. They're willing to push one out for us because of our situation. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Extremely grateful.
It was very cool. It's like I was telling you guys, we ultimately stood him up one day and went somewhere else. Stood him up in a salesman sense. We didn't, blow him off, but we texted him back and asked for a price a couple days later after looking everywhere, and we'd done our due diligence looking at, how many lots have we been to, would you say, in the last 2 weeks?
7
or 8. You probably know exactly. 7 or 8. We've been all over the internet trying to find something. So what we wanted to find was a Buccaneer built Clayton home so we could see their colors, because the other Clayton homes are built by other builders, and while they're pretty, they weren't what we wanted, and they weren't the colors and the textures and the blinds and the
every builder has
appliances.
Their options, different options, but their options. So if you like a color or something from Buccaneer, but you go with a different home builder, they're not going to be able to give you that, if that makes sense.
Right. Well, like even Frigidaire, I'm a big Frigidaire fan. I've always bought Frigidaire, and Buccaneer puts Frigidaire appliances in their Clayton built homes.
That's
so,
true, yeah.
But anyway, Sadie's been missing attention. We told you, if you guys want one of these dogs, they are crazy loyal. I mean, she follows us around everywhere. It's like she hasn't seen us in 2 weeks. But what do you think, Sadie?
Yeah.
What do you think, Sadie? But
they're very affectionate, attention-seeking dogs. So.
But anyway, yeah, we need prayers for Monday, could be possibly Tuesday, just to find out what and how fast and how much and things like that. Because we did ask for some stuff. We listen to your concerns, and we're getting 2x6 walls, and we asked for
16-inch centers.
16-inch on center interior walls versus 24.
2x6.
We're getting the ductwork, which Clayton usually strives to do the ductwork in the ceiling, because when you put them in the floor, you can't put them right against the wall, so you wind up putting furniture on top of vents, as well as kids and pets and dust putting things down the vents. So we are definitely 100%, because of this Buccaneer built home, getting them in the ceiling, which is nice.
And we wanted to add 2 windows, but then the rest is just cosmetic stuff, so super...
it's got a couple faux dormers.
Yeah, not too crazy at all.
We are going with shingles, only because we plan to add like a back deck down the road. And this way, with going with shingles in the beginning, we save about $5,000. And when we go to add a back porch, we can just do the whole thing with the same color metal black roof. Because what we were worried about was every metal fades, every metal color fades, they all fade in different rates. Well, let's say we don't build a back porch for a year. We've had a black roof from Buccaneer, and it's faded for a year. And then we order a new one, and now they're 2 different colors. Now, it's a very minor thing, but like, we save $5,000 up front. So that's kind of the main focus there and whatnot. So anything else you can think of? We picked like light fixtures, ceiling fans, all kinds of stuff. It's 8.5-foot ceilings, true 3 foot by, they're normal sized doors. They're not the little ones.
And it's true 8.5.
True 8.5-foot ceilings.
Because we've struggled with that a little bit in a couple of the
there was a couple I walked, so I can reach 8'2", flat-footed, no shoes. So with shoes on, I can probably reach 8'4", 8.5, I don't know. But we did walk into one that was really pretty, and I put my hand on the ceiling, and it was flat, and I was like, wrong house. This ain't it. Anyway, nothing wrong with low ceilings. We just probably gonna wind up with 3 tall boys plus me. So, you know what everybody thought was funny though? That Deer Valley home, which was really pretty, it just wasn't what we wanted. You know that door in the master bathroom, or that window? Nobody's touching me. That door in the master bathroom, or the window, did you know it was a big tall door, like a picture door? So you would literally sit on the john, and there was a window like ankle height, because they wanted the front of the house to be symmetrical, so all the windows were the same size. But one of them was a full length, like 6-foot window by the toilet.
Oh.
And everybody saw that, and they were like, oh my gosh. I was like, but hey, you know where we live, it wouldn't matter.
Nah.
So, anyway. Okay, did you read that?
I didn't.
Case's debit card's locked up.
Oh, yeah.
Because he bought something, who knows where. He has a miner's debit card. I'm on it. He bought something somewhere, who knows, probably ramen from Italy or something. And they threw up a red flag and shut his card off, and now he's trying to buy something on Fortnite and can't. So what's he do? He gets the 800 number and calls me. Dad, they locked my card. I said, yeah, because you're running it all over the place.
He didn't have access to his funds yesterday at the gas station either. I had to pay for it.
So, anyway, I've had to teach him what available balance means and processing. So, it's all good.
Don't worry, I got his breakfast yesterday before school.
Yeah, then what'd you do?
Oh, I spilled his coffee all over him.
Yep. So our trucks have this automatic braking feature that's really annoying driving through tall grass.
We
But
laughed so hard.
if you almost back into somebody, it'll dump the coffee on your passenger. Thankfully, it was cold coffee.
Listen, there was 2 cars, and this one was letting me back out.
See.
So that's what I was doing. I was backing out, and I knew where she was. I can see in my camera, and she was letting me, but the truck doesn't like it, and it stopped me because that's what it does. It's a kind of a cool feature, but honestly, it's just really annoying. But my truck just like slammed on its brakes. Case was taking a drink of his coffee.
And the rest is history. He went to school with coffee all over him. So.
Oops.
Anyway, that's what we know. What's up? Puppy butt.
He's the cutest little puppy booty.
We're missing one. You left one at the farm.
No.
Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
there she is.
She's hungry. There isn't really a runt.
This one.
That one.
Yep. This
And when do they
little
open their
girl.
eyes?
So I said it in my video, but last year's litter opened their eyes at 17 days. And today is day 11 for these little guys, so.
Gotcha.
Yep.
She wants attention so bad, she's stepping on her children.
Oh, I know.
Literally, she was nursing.
She also left one behind.
I like the one with socks on.
I know. Is it this one? It's this one.
There's 2 of them.
Oh yeah. And Tippy the tail. No Tippy. Then the little white chest.
Can you imagine looking for food with your eyes closed?
Right? I
I'd be a
know.
lot skinnier.
That's why the first 2 weeks of a puppy's life is so easy because but once their eyes are open, they're like toddlers.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. Go do something, I don't know, Ray's in a cleaning mood, so I'm just kind of hiding so I don't have to be in a cleaning mood. So, anyway, appreciate you. Some people said I'm up and I'm down. That's kind of where I'm at right now, so I just kind of fessed up to it. But I did sleep a lot last night.
For the first time
So,
in forever.
hopefully we'll do it again. Yep. All right. That's all I gotta say. Thank you guys very much. Thoughts and prayers for us. The boys are okay. They're healthy. They're happy. They're only worrying about their Capital One card being shut off. I can't wait till he watches this. But yeah, y'all be good. Don't work too. What's that? You didn't do the Lion King song.
How does it go?
That ain't it. All right.
Hi.
We're gonna go-
Caramba. That's not it. But did you see that puppy yawn? Oh my goodness.
What's I caramba in Spanish?
I don't know.
All right. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. You really made it weird. God bless. Deuces. See you guys.